baked this morning. Take a look at my tan. Hey, hey, I'm the gingerbread man. Like a magic spell, I just appeared with a bang. Hey, hey, I'm the
Fridays at 5 to 4 on CITV, The Gingerbread Man.
Gingerbread man.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to taking the warm cloth off our newly baked gingerbread man. A lot of people around here are really fond of it already. It's a beautiful series. Don't miss it. It's 5 to 4 this Friday. Make sure everybody's watching. I won't give the game away at all, but he comes up against the old bag, a tea bag, who's there to remind him that gingerbread men sometimes get eaten. So there's a dramatic element to it as well as a lot of nice fun. Time now for Mega Mania from the fire station.
Mania, manic games in mega places. I'm Lucy Alexander, and what a mega way to start the show. This fire engine was built in 1891, and I think it makes it around about your age, doesn't it, Joe?
Well, thanks, Lucy. Yes, I'm old Joe Greco, and this is Mega Mania. And as you can probably guess, today's show comes from the Firefighter Training Centre at Southwark. And once more, we have two teams who are ready to get manic.
And here's my blue team from Wickham Primary School, confident and raring to go.
And this is the red team from Braincroft Junior School, and there's stacks of energy from them.
Well, on today's show, we've got some real mega games for you. Get a load of this. There's a bubble bath for everyone in the foam game, dressing up in some very oversized uniforms, getting to grips with a hose pipe, a cat down a drain pipe, and going off the rails in the rescue game. Dave, what are they doing in there?
Oh, they're practicing now. This is a type of high expansion foam which actually starves the fire of oxygen and slightly cools it down. And they are in their breathing apparatus.
Well, seeing all this foam, it gave us inspiration for our next game.
Blowing bubbles. Yeah, well, our first game will have our teams foaming at the mouth. What they have to do is jump into this foam-filled tank and have a good old rummage around for some hidden numbers.
Well, yes, they are looking for some numbers, but what they're really looking for is 3 9s. Once they found them, they then run over to the telephone and dial 999 for the emergency services.
Yeah, and to help them along the way, we've equipped them with some face masks and snorkels so they can have a good old rummage around in here.
Joe, have you found anything yet?
Only a number 2.
Pathetic. Oh, good old messy game.
Thanks, Liz.
And off they go. Here's the blue team looking really silly in those flippers and goggles.
Yeah, don't they just? They've got to try and climb into these tanks through those tiny portholes. I think the blues have got stuck. It's a bit like swimming, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but of course, what they're trying to do is find those elusive 3 9s. They're in there somewhere.
Well, there's Cassandra, I think. I could be wrong.
Yeah, someone threw a number away there, but I'm not sure if it was Dale. It might be.
Lucy, some of your team look completely buried in there.
Yeah, but they're working hard. Ah, look, we've got one, yeah!
I've got 1 9.
So have we.
Yeah.
We've got one. We've got 1 9. Oh, yes, here comes another one.
All right, Joe, calm down. We're still looking hard.
Well done, another 9. Well done. Cassandra's found a 0, but where's that third 9?
Come on, my team, they're in there somewhere.
There's Tefila. No, that's no good. You look like you enjoy yourself, Lucy.
Yeah, but not for much longer. It looks like your team's just got the last 9.
Yes, yes, here they come. Yeah, we've got another one. That's it, that's it. Back you come. Oh, 3 9, style. 999.
Oh dear, I think we're a bit unhappy about losing.
state of you. Come around here. Come around here. Come over here. Look at the state of you. Well, the Reds managed to do it. It's like they did it. It's 20 points to the Reds.
So there we are at the end of the foam game. The Reds have got 20 points and the Blues only 10. Quite a close game, but lots of fun for everyone.
Well, don't worry, Joe, because we'll be back.
Well, we'll see about that.
Well, at least my team enjoyed it. Look at old Dale there. Wow, what a smile.
My name's Dar. I like rap, MC Hammer and rap music, and my favourite book is Super Fudge.
My name is Cassandra. I like writing stories. I dislike maths. I like taekwondo.
Joe, did you know that you aren't allowed to wear a firefighter's uniform if you've got a beard?
Oh, right. So you had to shave yours off then?
They get worse.
Sorry.
Well, our next game is called the readiness game because that's exactly what it is, getting ready.
Yeah, as soon as our teams hear the hooter, they have to get dressed as quickly as they can into these oversized uniforms that we've prepared for them. There's the boots and the trousers to put on, the jackets and the helmets.
And they must make sure that every button's done up and everything's put on absolutely correctly because we've got a member of the fire service waiting to inspect them. Once they've done that, they must bomb it down to the fire engine. The team that gets there first will win.
Yep, and the whole team has to be ready, so that means the fast ones have got to help the slow ones before anybody can get to that fire engine over there.
Right, you ready?
Ready?
Let's go.
So off they go, and first they've got to get into these trousers.
Yep, they're neck and neck here.
And there's Kevin leading the way to the jackets. He looks fairly happy, doesn't he?
Oh dear, we're still putting our trousers on.
We've got a coat on, although there's quite a bit of fastening up to do.
And there's loads of support for the Blues. Yeah, loads of cheering going on. And there's Jamil putting on his fireman's helmet, making loads of final adjustments.
We haven't got to the helmets yet. Come on, Reds. Oh, look, there's Kevin. He's got his helmet on. Well done, Kevin.
We're nearly there. Just one more inspection. Right, where's that fire engine?
I think that's 20 points for my blue team.
Yep, so as Lucy rightly pointed out there, it's 20 points to her Blues and my poor old Reds only get 10. It was a close game, neck and neck all the way.
My name is Sifong Lee, and I like writing poems about witches and ghosts, and I like doing PE.
My name is Kevin. I like karaoke, and I like singing songs, and I like singing rap.
So at the end of the second game, it's brilliant news because we're even Stevens with 30 points each and 3 games still to go. And here's an even quicker glimpse.
Gee, this looks really powerful. How much water's being used here?
That particular length of hose, Joe, uses 600 litres per minute of water.
600 litres per minute. A lot of water. Well, our next game involves hoses, but they're not quite as powerful as this one. So, what do you think of it so far, then?
Joe is not saying an awful lot.
No, come on, don't be shy. No use.
Well, the next game is a hosepipe game, and this one is a real test of skill because all our teams have to help each other.
Yeah, that's right. Using a fire extinguisher, they have to try and hit some targets that we've placed around this specially designed room.
Just like this one here, we've got old Uncle George,
Yeah.
a radio, and lots of other various targets.
That's right. The team that hits the most targets in the quickest time wins the game.
Well, here's my blue team, and Dale's going to hit the cat. Go on. Excellent. Okay, come in here. Uncle George. Uncle George. We're going to try and get Auntie Maud now. Auntie Maud. Yeah! Okay, back to time. Okay, we're going to get the duck. Okay, here it comes. Now we're going to go for the lamp. We're going to go for the bars now. The bars on here. Go on, this bar's here. Woo! Yeah! Okay, over you come. Now we're going to go for the clock. Again now. Yeah! Well done.
Nearly all the targets down for Lucy's blue team, but let's see how the Reds can do.
Okay, Kevin, hit the cat. Sandra, go for the picture at the end. That's it, brother. Hang on a sec, wait a minute. All right, Kevin, listen, go for the lampshade. Go for the lampshade. Go for the lampshade. No, don't come down. All right, hang on a sec. All right. Okay. Kevin, listen, go for the radio. Go for the radio now. Go on. It's going to go over. It's going to go over. No, it's going to go over. Come a bit further forward. That's it. Keep going. All right. Sandra, go for the picture. Go for the picture. See if you can hit the picture. All right. Down the radio. Go for the radio. No, you have a go with it. That's it. Yeah! Now we go for the picture. Now the picture. No, Ideal, go for the lampshade. The lampshade. The lampshade, yeah? Yeah, the lampshade. All right. Sandra, go for the bars. Go for the bars. That's it. And the picture. Kevin, go for the other bars. Go for the other bars there. Yes! Right, go for the picture. Go for the picture. No, stop. One at a time. Well done. Keep going. Go for the picture as well. This as well. Oh, it's going to go for the picture. Yeah! Wait a minute. We've got another duck up there. No, one at a time. That's it, Kevin. See if you can get the other duck. No, it won't come off. Try that duck. That's it. No, it won't come off. It won't come off. Have a go at the duck. Have a go at the duck. No, it won't come off. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll go for the bars on the telly. Come on. Well, at the end of that round, although the Reds, my team, did manage to hit the targets in the quickest time, they were just uncontrollable. I couldn't stop them. I even got soaked. There just was no stopping them. The Blues fired one at a time, did it properly. So the 20 points goes to the Blues. It's a bit of a drag, but there you go. It was all your fault.
Now, come on, Joe. Just look at this. This is the first attempt that you and your team had, and quite honestly, you encouraged them, didn't you? I mean, look at it. It's just completely mad. I think it's your fault that they lost.
Yeah, well, I suppose you might be right. And I got drenched as well.
So at the end of that game, Reds got only 10 points, and the Blues got a wonderfully controlled 20 points.
All right, don't rub it in.
Hello, my name's Adil, and I like PE, and I like trampolining, and I like helping my dad in the Sunday market.
My name is Natalie. I like to read. I love to ride my bike in my front garden. I love to make pizza, and when I do, I put lots of cheese on it.
And so that takes the Blues into the lead with 50 points, but there's still 2 games to go. Here's how the Blues did it.
Hey, Lucy, it's quite good fun in here, but I don't think I'd like to be blindfolded.
Well, it's a good job our team members are a bit braver than you, Joe, because that's exactly what they've got to do.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one, this. 3 members of each team are going to be dressed in pantomime costume, dressed as a parrot, a cat and a dog. And what they have to do is make their way through this sewer-like tunnel right to the very end to rescue the 4th member of their team who's been injured.
Now, once they've done that, they must bring them back through the tunnel to safety, not forgetting they're against the clock. The team with the fastest time will win.
And to give you at home a better idea of what it feels like to play these games, some of the team are wearing these special mega cams. This is the sort of view you'll see through them, getting a closer look at the action. And here go the Reds. There's the parrot with the camera on his helmet following the cat. It's difficult to tell who's who in these costumes. And they're making fairly good time here, and they've got hold of their injured teammate, Cassandra. Well, look at that, they're leaving her to fend for herself. Come on, folks, give her a hand. Not a bad score, 1 minute and 1 second. I look pretty pleased with that.
And here go my Blues. And the cat and the parrot are dashing off at quite a speed here. Yep, they've just reached the injured Natalie. Of course, they can't see anything because they're blindfolded. And Natalie can't move her finger in those bandages. Well, at least they're helping her. Not there. Nope, they haven't mastered it. One minute, 22 seconds. Oh well, never mind.
And so at the end of the sewer game, the Reds got 20 points and the Blues only 10, with a very fast time for my Reds.
My name is Jamil and my hobbies are football and karate. I like eating rice, chicken and McDonald's.
My name is Tafila and I've got an uncle in Aswad and I hate washing up.
And going into the final game, it's 60 points each. And that means the last one's up for grabs.
Dave, tell me what actually is going on here.
Well, what we got is a drill situation involving a road traffic accident with a lorry, and all that we're doing is lifting the lorry off the casualty to release the casualty.
But this isn't firefighting though, is it?
No, this isn't firefighting. This is another section of special services where we specialise in this sort of work.
Well, by miracle, our next game is about rescue, but it isn't quite as serious as this one.
Oh dear, poor old Pussy, eh? He's stuck fast up that tree, and it's our brave and fearless team members who must rescue him.
Well, look at this poor old fellow here with his head stuck in the railings. Let's hope they rescue him. Well, it's all in a day's work, you know, for a firefighter.
Yep, that's right, and our final rescue lies behind this door. I won't tell you what it is. Let's just hope our teams don't get too carried away. OK, teams, off you go.
And off they go. Straight through that paper door. I've got to collect a body from under the rubble there. Here they come. Oh dear, they just threw him down. And here comes the cat.
Quick, come back. Let's put the cat down here.
And now to rescue poor old Dale. Right, now he's on the stretcher. Back he comes.
Over here, yes! Hooray! Woo!
1 minute and 4 seconds, not a bad time at all.
And here go the Reds. Straight through that door. No messing about there. There's quite a bit of smoke around too.
That's it, that's it, that's it. Put in. Carefully, carefully. You can't do that.
Poor old body, if he wasn't already injured, he is now.
That's it, that's it. Now very, very carefully. No, no, not like that.
Well, they're not having much luck in lifting her, are they?
It's a complete shambles. Come on, come on. Pick her up, pick her up. Oh, we've done it, we've done it. Oh.
Well, there we are, a brilliant time. 1 minute and 2 seconds.
We did it, we did it. Lucy, what am I going to do with you?
She's heavy!
What am I going to do? She's not heavy.
She is!
So yes, at the end of the rescue game, Joe's red team got a fantastic time. So off they go with their 20 points. And yeah, you guessed it. Let's see it again. I knew it, the Reds have won the contest. Well done, a close thing though, 80 points to 70.
And of course, both our teams take away a mega pack containing a pair of Converse trainers, an M&B board game, that looks like quite good fun, and a Kodak camera as well. No expense spared on this programme. And don't forget, a Nintendo console for their school.
And look, Joe, here's some of the photos the audience took on the day. Look, a couple of cool dudes.
There's Lucy with her mouth open again. And there's our producer.
Meow.
Cool, what a poser.
Ah, there we are.
Joe, you had a good day.
Oh, Lucy, I tell you, it's been a fantastic day. I've really enjoyed it.
Joe,
Yeah?
who's the greatest?
I don't know, who's the greatest?
I am.
What?
nice one. That was very interesting, wasn't it? I particularly liked the photos at the end. I didn't think he was a poser at all. I thought he looked very thoughtful. And I was looking that way. I was looking the other way when we saw the picture of the producer. What does Melanie look like? Really? But that's a really nice idea. And that's an extremely important telephone number, 999, for not just the fire brigade, but for the police and the ambulance as well, and obviously.